All right, everybody, Matt Robar back with Next Level Profits in our training series for businesses on Facebook, okay? And today we're going to talk about how to create buyers on Facebook. So how to make more sales from your Facebook fan pages, okay? And your Facebook profile pages, and your Facebook groups, okay? This goes, this training really kind of covers all of them. So you can take this training and use it on all of them. Here we go. First off, this is my disclaimer I throw on pretty much all of the Facebook videos. These are not tricks, guys. We're not trying to trick anybody into buying. We're not trying to trick anybody into becoming a fan, because that's not going to work long term, okay? People are not stupid. They're not, okay? And especially now with the way the internet is and the way social media is, it's extremely transparent, all right? If you have a hidden agenda, people will find it. So realize that these are ways to create engagement, provide value, and in turn, people are going to want to buy from you, and they're going to want to engage with you. All right, the first thing, okay, if you haven't heard me say this 100 times yet, you probably have never seen a training from me. It's don't be that guy, okay? Don't be the guy who walks into the party and says, hey, my name's Bob, I sell Tupperware, okay? Social media is a party. Go out there and provide value to people. I'll say it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 more. If you want to be looked at as the expert in your field, if you want people to trust you, go out there and provide something that's of value to them. If you can provide them with value, they're naturally going to look to you to be the person, that they consider the expert or the maven, and that's the type of person that people want to buy from. Okay, so don't be the spammer. Don't be the guy who just goes out there saying, "Hey, look at my business. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this." Go out there and provide real value to your niche, and you'll see an awesome return. The second is position yourself. Okay, and I kind of touched on it in the first point. It's all about positioning yourself as the expert, okay? What kind of, or maybe you have a business opportunity, or maybe you have, you're a pool contractor, or maybe, you have a product, okay? How are you going to get people to trust you, especially on the internet, okay? People aren't meeting you face to face. Well, you have to position yourself properly, okay? And the way to position yourself properly is by becoming the expert, okay? In their minds, you need to become the expert. You need to become the maven, okay? You need to become the source of credible, quality information for them. So when they're ready, okay, they will say, in their minds, they'll basically say, hey, this guy's been providing awesome information. I agree and have used everything that he's said so far. He's already provided tons of great value to me. I'm going to buy from this person, or I'm going to use this person as a reference, or I'm going to tell other people about this person because it's a great reference, okay? You need to start positioning yourself as the expert in the field. Nobody wants to buy from somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about, right? That goes for any business. You want to buy a car from somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about? No. You want to buy supplements from somebody who doesn't know what's in their supplements? No, you don't. You want to join a business with somebody or buy a training course from somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about? No, you don't. So position yourself as the expert, okay? And that will always drive more leads, more sales, and more profits for you. All right. The third thing is know your audience, okay? And when I say that is know your audience, know who you're speaking to, all right? That way you're going to be able to provide them the right information and the information that is more pertinent and credible to them, okay? So it's going to be really powerful to know your audience and know what they want to hear about. And the second piece of that is don't waste your time on the wrong people, okay? This is something I learned when I was in sales, okay? I was a top salesman in several finance companies, and I actually ran sales groups of up to 100 people, okay? And there's one thing I learned that would make you so tired at the end of the day if you did this, okay? So I'm telling you guys so you don't do it, okay? And I would always tell the new people who came in, I said, don't try and sell the 10% of people who don't care at all what you're talking about. Okay, those people will never buy from you. They won't, and you have to accept that. Okay, so stop trying to sell the people who don't want to be sold. They don't care what you have to talk about. For every 10 people that don't care a lick about what you are talking about, there's 50 out there that do, or there's 50 out there who will at least want to listen to you, okay? So go talk to those people. Don't waste your time on the people who will never, ever buy from you, okay? There's always a bell curve in sales, okay? There's always 10% of people who are ready to buy from you right away. Awesome. Love what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll buy it. There's 10% of people who hate you for no other reason than you are your business, they've had a bad experience, whatever it may be. So those 10% of people will never buy from you. The other 80% are on the fence. You need to provide value to those people. You need to get out there, engage with them, interact with them. Okay, so we want to capture that 10% and as much of that 80% as humanly possible and forget about the other 10%. Just move on. They don't matter. Okay, moving on. Wrap all your sales in a piece of content, okay? And this is extremely powerful for social media, okay? Because you never want to just go on and say, hey, buy this, okay? I mean, I guess you can do it every now and then if you're extremely transparent about it, like, hey, guys, I've been working on this for a year, it's finally released, check it out, type of thing. Other than that, what I like to do is wrap everything in a piece of content. So, if you're giving away a 2-hour webinar on search engine optimization, okay, and at the end you offer them a product, then cool, that's great. Why? Because you've already provided a ton of value to them. If you're selling supplements, okay, then provide people with an awesome recipe, okay? And if they don't have some of the ingredients to go in that recipe, well, they can buy them from you, okay? Those are just some of the ways that people can buy content. That people will buy, based off of a piece of content, okay? Another example might be, say you sell pool supplies or something along that nature, okay? Give people an awesome way to keep their pool really clean and some chemicals that are working really well right now. You don't have those chemicals? Great, you can buy them here. But what I did was provide you, with awesome value through this piece of content, and wrapped inside of that is a sale, okay? So wrap all your sales in a piece of content. Finally, this is what I like to call the 5-to-1 rule. Really only have one sale for every 5 pieces of content you give out, or every 5 posts that you make, is what I like to say, okay? Because if you overblast people with sales, they're going to get turned off, okay? So always provide about 5 times as much good content or as quality information as you do sales pitches, okay? So remember, that's the 5-to-1 rule. So I've given you a lot of great information on how to turn your social media people and your Facebook fan pages and your Facebook friends and stuff into buyers. First thing is, don't be that guy who's out there spamming. Okay, and that goes hand in hand with position yourself. Go out there, provide quality value to people. You're going to position yourself in the place you want to be to actually go out there and make some sales. Okay, know your audience. Okay, you'll be able to provide the right information to them. All right, just by knowing them. And remember, don't worry about that 10% who's never going to buy from you. Spend your time on the 90% that might or will buy from you for sure. Always remember to wrap your sales in a piece of content, and remember the 5-to-1 rule. Provide value and content 5 times more than you are asking for them to open their wallet. That's the 5-to-1 rule. All right, those are 5 things you can go out and apply right now to absolutely drive more leads and more sales into your business. And because I've provided all this great content to you, all I ask is that you head on over to nlprofits.com for more awesome free training, tips, and advice to start growing more leads, more sales, and more profits for your business. All right, guys, I will see you on the next training. Have a great day.